up, America? What's up? It's original B, David Jason. You know what I'm saying? David, D-A-V-I-D, Jason, J-A-S-O-N. I'm sitting here in New York City. Finally made it down here. Came down here to finish what I started down in Houston, Texas. That's where I'm from, Houston. I'm a singer, performer. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this my whole life. 365 days a week. Every day, every year, every month. You know what I'm saying? So every day I get up, my regimen, my system, my level, my agenda is to make it to practice. I practice in a professional location, 24-hour fitness, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I do all of my choreography. I met all of my people and I met everybody that supports me down in Houston, you know. I just came down to New York. That day was in July 2019. So I'm down here trying to see what's up with New York. I've been locked up a little bit, but guess what? Not behind bars. I'll never go to jail. I'll never do my networks like that because I know it's just part of how life is. When you want to make it to the top, you got to do the right thing. But at the same time, the location I'm in is kind of private right now. Just a little shelter, you know, to keep me busy with my money and all of my arrangements that I'm gonna have to bring to New York once I start moving down here and transitioning. I'm down here real safe though. I'm safe. I had to get away from the South a little bit. Right now, I want to let you hear a little bit of my music. Here it is.
I wanna see this one. Do you want to me now? I ain't telling nobody. Slow down. If I ever did it down, oh, how does that make you feel? I don't even wanna see nobody like him. God, you'll be playing the game. Everybody still, but no, I'm not your name. If somebody's close to what you're saying, and I don't wanna let you leave. I don't wanna let you leave. I don't wanna stay you guys. Tell us about me, it's about me. It's only where I wanna stay. I don't want a friend. I don't want no one else but him. It's the way to die for. I don't wanna let you.
3 minutes. Like this,
It's just the way I die for. Oh, this is the way that I have seen it go way that I Can you say no thing? Oh, it's just the name of the game. Even me down now, still here. Oh, it's just the way it is only for me, yeah. I just didn't make you feel and don't wanna try.
Alright, that was 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes, so this is what I'm gonna do now. That was just a little sum of what I do. I'm giving you the biography. I'm in a shelter, man. I had to just leave the South. I'm in New York City, though. Finally made it. I'm gonna go to Apollo. I'm gonna try to volunteer. I'm gonna try to give back to any organization, charity, and that's what I'm gonna do when I make it out there, man. I gotta find work out here, you know what I'm saying? So I can stay healthy, man. They ain't gonna let you eat up in there, man. It's only 3 meals a day. It's only one bed with a lot of people around you, seeing everything you do, watching every move you make. So I gotta make sure I do the right thing and let all my people know that I'm safe, I'm straight, and I'm gonna make it to the top once I start figuring out where I'm at in New York and how I'm gonna get around. David Jason, like I said, Original B. Original B is gonna be the name for the South. The name for the East Coast I want to start using is probably gonna be David Jason, first and last name, so they can start making that as they create my profile and my whole image and start looking out for me. I want a deal. I want to be famous. I want to be a star and a celebrity. That takes time. I'm 34 years old, like I said, and the people that I was running with, guess what? Let me put it like this. I'm running with some new people now on the East Coast. What I found here in this arrangement I'm living in, man, it's just kind of like you can leave, but you got to come back. Now, if I'm going to be a professional, 365 days, like I mentioned, man, 7 days a week, every day, 24-hour fitness gym, that's where I was training and performing and practicing. And I practiced Willowbrook, Katy, Sugarland, Katy, Deerbrook, Houston, Galleria. I would make sure I would go to those gyms and make sure I checked in 7 days a week, maybe 10 years in a row. Now, let me just break it down. From 10 years, I started my first membership. Since Harvey, let's put it like this, since Hurricane Harvey, that was 2 years ago. In October, it'll be 2 years. That is when I first found my spot in the yoga class, the Zumba room, where I could actually just dance, perform, and sing and practice as loud as I want to with speakers and microphones. So that was 7 days a week also, just making sure. Now, right now, I'm down here in the East Coast, so I got to make sure the last week I've been down here for the first time ever in my life, man, that I find out where the gyms are. This is the first time I've ever had rest in almost 6 or 7 years. Because if I take a day off, then that's probably going to make my contract, my money, my deals, negotiations, organizations, supporters, charities, celebrities or whoever, man, fans, groups, and all types of people. So what's my plans and goals right now is to make sure I don't lose my bed in this shelter, man. I was living under the bridge. And now let me quit lying, man. I was living on the streets. I started off in Manhattan, made my way right now to Queens, and then I just had to move around a little bit to the Bronx and Harlem. I just found Apollo today. I've been down here 1 week, like I said. Before that, it was 7 days a week, training, practicing, performing. I haven't did any weightlifting in almost 2 years. In almost 2 years, and that's because when I got my injury from working 7 days a week constantly, 365 days, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Memorial, Independence, every holiday I worked, I still work, because I figured, man, if I would take just 1 day off, the only thing they were going to do is just criticize me and just call me a wannabe. So I didn't take any day off. 365 times I said it at first, like 6 or 7, 24-hour fitness gym. That was before Harvey, like I repeated to you over and over in this video. Before Harvey, it was weightlifting. After Harvey, it was strictly training in the Zumba yoga class, dance hall studios. That yoga class in the gym, in the back where the yoga, the dance hall, studio, party dance, what do they call it? All of that stuff back there. With a professional, you know what I'm saying? All right, now let me get on with this video so I don't waste anybody's time, man, because this is my first time in New York. I have to learn how people think, talk, walk. The prices and stuff are twice as much as they were in Houston. I lived in Houston my whole life, you know what I'm saying? I grew up there, born and raised. The only thing that was holding me back was me, myself. So now that I'm out here in New York, East Coast, I'm located in the shelter, Bronx, Queens, a little bit in the islands and stuff like that. I have to make sure I don't get behind in what I was doing. Make sure I get back up and get back into the gyms. I don't have any money right now. I don't need any money if I'm gonna do what I have to do in life, man. Money is just something that just makes people fight. And if you're not worth the value, the time, the investment, people are just gonna steal, criticize you like they were doing to everybody that's in the industry. All right, so let me try to wrap this video up. Like I said, 7 days a week. Before and after Harvey, but after Harvey, that is when I found that that what I was telling you about, the still 7 days a week. This is my first week in New York that's been giving me a chance to rest and kind of slow down a little bit and see what's going on. I know right now, if I don't still make it to the gym, like I was telling everybody online in Facebook, Twitter, social media, Instagram, if I don't make it there, probably in another week, I'm getting some money though. Right now, I'm about to get some money, Western Union. But if I don't get back to the gym, I was already going. Like I said, I fell asleep when I made it here to New York in the gym. They had to escort me out of the gym because I know, man, if I didn't make it out of that gym in one piece, man, that would just ruin all the people that came and loved me and gave me their heart and gave me their time and gave me their blessing and stuff like that. Because I still figure, man, I'm not gonna do the one way. I'm here forever in New York, East Coast. But if I didn't at least still find my way into the you know what I'm saying, into the 24-hour fitness, I would end up the same thing as everybody, a quitter. Right now I don't have any money, and that's been at least 4 or 5 days here in the East Coast. That is the only, like I said, almost a week, but that is the only time I haven't been in that gym in almost 6 or 7 years in a row. It was a fight, a struggle to make myself realize that. Let me give y'all a little more real quick.
Girls say they need me, just don't know how much I feel. Just don't only wait for me, girl. Sometimes I won't be there. Just don't wait for me to feel. Wait for me to feel, yeah. Sometimes I won't like that, yeah. How do you expect me to? How do you expect me to? Oh, baby, I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of everything. I need somebody. Please listen to me. I don't need your help. Somebody need me. Myself, I don't think you needed me. I don't need someone else. I don't need standing with someone like me. Yeah, standing by me all the time. Instead of feeling you. Talk to me, yeah, take the time.
Alright, let me finish my story. This is the journey. Like I said, when I ended up in New York, I had $100 when I ended up down here in New York. Okay, so the only thing you can do with $100, you really can't do nothing when it's one way. I left everything back in Houston. My car, my apartment, my 1 bedroom, my car, and I left my job. I was an Uber driver. So right now I'm starting from zero, rock bottom. I'm taking my clients and I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm taking all of the people that I had with me and everybody that wants to come along. gospel, trap, R&B, pop, rock, disco, jazz, classical, alternative, country, anything that makes people change the world. That's my biggest dream, is to change the world, make a difference, and set the bar, man, higher than Michael Jackson, Aretha, Patty, Beyonce, Denzel, Brad, Will Smith, and all of the other stars in the industry too, man. If I don't set the bar, man, I'm just living day to day. So survival is the only thing. When I made it here, though, guess where I went? To the gym, 24-hour fitness. I still logged in. I still made sure that I had them check me out and check. And when they were escorting me out the front door that day, because I was living in there. This is currently right now, 2019, April. Not April, but August. I'm sorry for saying that, April. I'm a little confused and lost, man. I used to take medicine a long time ago. That's another reason why I had to leave. I was on some medicine. And long story short, I'm a recovered musician, performer, singer, and developer, production model, actor, and stuff. I don't take any medicine anymore. I don't do any drugs or alcohol. And I've never done any drugs or alcohol a day in my life. So right now, the medicine, none of that stuff I need that around me, because it's only gonna, guess what, you know what it's gonna do, man. It's gonna wake me up and it's gonna make me want to. So that's why I kind of hide out. I get away from all that negativity and all the bad, the negative images, because I know the kids back in Houston, all of the kids in my neighborhoods, I would pass out Gatorades, waters, and I still would do my thing, man, so the people can see, man. I'm not up there in my apartment wasting time. I'm working, trying to pay the bills, my landlords and stuff, and all of them people too, all of my family members. Even at the house I had, my studio in Houston, I would still make sure I would do one thing. Like I said, I would do that one thing. I would turn my laptop on. I would play my songs, and I would at least give it 1 minute of my time. 365 days times at least, let's say 10. Like I mentioned the first part of this video. Then it starts getting to 5. You start putting more and more time. 5 years times 365. You start putting in more time, understanding that you're better than anybody and you're greater. You're the greatest, and you become something. You become a star. You become a legend. You become iconic, and you become very important to the industry. And then it got to the last 2 years where I had to quit taking the medicine since Hurricane Harvey. I was a victim of that too, man. I'll mention that one day, man. I'll break that down to the people that want to talk about it. But in this shelter, there's no resources or supplies or anything. It's just go day to day and make it how you can. Like I said, I'm going to try to find out how to get some type of financial funds coming up in this mud, man. You feel me? So I can just at least keep walking. I don't sit here at all, any day, anytime. That would only mess up everybody that invested in me. Every day, even without a bus pass, I walk from here, you know what I'm saying, from here all the way to Harlem. Then I walk all the way back up to Queens and the Bronx. This is August of 2019. School is about to start, it's about to get cold, so I'm more about to experience this winter, man, you know what I'm saying? First time in New York. I only been here 1 week, so everybody's probably gonna enjoy me, man, because I'm more like a investment. They told me don't look at myself like that, but I'm gonna look at myself as more like as a tool, man. A tool that makes a difference, sets the bar, changes the world. A tool that can break anything and everything that's out there. Records, I can do that. I can set history. I can do all of that. All I need is a good team. I need a contract. I need a good team. Those are my needs. But the only two needs I have also is I don't like to work with people, and I don't ever answer that phone, ever. It's been maybe years since I answered the phone, and it's only one person. That's and you probably know who that is. My old lady, the lady who raised me. I call her my old lady because she's an older lady, man. She's old. She's in senior citizen days, and I'm young. So I'm the young brother, man. I'm the young man, the young brother, man. The young, what do they say? The young person, man. The younger generation, the young adults and stuff. Let's put it like this, man. What I've been through out here, man, it's just pretty natural, man. One way, and all you got is what? Nothing but yourself. You don't have any tools, any knowledge, and you don't have any resources. Trust me, I ran out of that money, like I said, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I'm gonna keep it real simple. The thing I did is try to find me a bed, and I found that. Look where I'm at. Found me a place to live around the other people, man. I'm gonna try to support them. I don't give to support unless it's time, when I'm under certain, agreements, or maybe even certain, just certain structures and stuff. I'll give. Trust me, it'll balance out. But the only thing I can give that's gonna be worth more than anything in this world and offering to the next person is a piece of my time. I don't have time, but I know sometimes you make time, and if you want it, you gotta have it. You gotta get it. This is some of the stuff I remember as I trained and mentored myself. I've never seen Zion Williams play. I've never seen LeBron James play. By that I mean not going into the arena. By that I mean Sports Center. By that I also mean Sports Center and wherever you go look at them play. Zion and LeBron James, those are, and Tom Brady too. Who else? Tom Brady and Michael Jordan retired. I've never seen either one of them play. You got TNT, because I have to train myself, mentor myself to block a lot of this, a lot of this stuff, man. So your mind can get into that gym another day and work. Like I mentioned. What's up, Doc? I'll let y'all in a second.